Right?
Famous. All the country to know me.
Right. I'll leave the engine running. Just get the aircon going, okay? I won't do any more to you. Right, I want you to meet me as a pupil at the partly train stage. You're filling in for my regular instructor who can't make it today. I am reasonably familiar with the controls of the car. He said today he was going to have a look at my use of mirrors. As he said, they were a bit hit and miss here and there. And he was going to teach me how to do this emergency stop, which I'm really nervous about.
Okay.
Have this patient call me Tony. Are you okay to word picture?
Yeah.
2 subjects?
Yeah.
Yeah? Want to repeat them back?
Yeah, so partly trained. Mirrors, use of mirrors and emergency stop.
That's it. Yeah. Before we go on the roll, where do you do the brief for the emergency stop?
Sorry?
Where do you do the brief for the emergency stop?
The brief for emergency stop. We don't do it here.
Sorry?
We don't do it here. We don't do it here.
No. Where do we do it?
On the place.
That's right. Yeah. So, are you ready to go on the roll?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So for this occasion, call me Tony.
Hi Tony, I'm Nick.
Hello Nick. Nice to meet you.
Driving instructor for today. I spoke to your driving instructor. He asked me to do mirrors with you and emergency stop.
Yeah, he said I've been using mirrors, but he said he was going to have a look at them.
Okay. So when you turn left, Tony, which mirrors do you check?
Both of them.
Which order?
The left and the middle.
Is this one first?
Yeah, the left one and then the middle one.
So, can you tell me why do you check this one?
Sorry?
Why do you check this one?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's outside in, isn't it?
Sorry, say again?
Check the outside and then check the inside.
Yeah, but why do you check this one?
Oh, I think that's the one that you use in your bathroom for shaving, isn't it?
Yeah.
True picture.
Okay. So, if this is the true picture,
yeah,
I think makes sense to check this one first and then this one, as this one is slightly distorted, the image which you can see. So we will check this one first.
Yeah.
For speed.
Oh yeah, they make everything look nearer, but it's actually a lot further away, isn't it?
In fact, they're look in that mirror. When you check that mirror, the things they look very far, but in the reality they are closer.
I always get that wrong.
Yeah.
I always get that wrong.
So we check this one first.
Yep.
Then this one. Then you put the signal.
Oh right.
Makes sense?
Yep. Yep.
The same with the on the right.
Right. Inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah. Should I get myself ready?
Yes, please.
Oh, you've already got yours on. Just give you a word of advice. When you're a learner, always put your seatbelt on. This is out roll. Always put your seatbelt on after them. Why is that? You see them put the seatbelt on. If you've already got yours on, you might not notice that they haven't put theirs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, modern day cars, you get plenty of warnings, but the warning probably wouldn't come until we got around the corner, yeah? Yeah, but in an old time car, you could drive around for an hour, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, all done.
Okay. Okay, Tony, can you tell me what you can see on this mirror, please?
I can see north, south, east and west. I can see the top of the back window, the bottom, the right edge, a bit of my head restraint, a bit of my left ear, and a bit of your head restraint.
Okay. How about on this mirror, please?
About 50% ground, a bit in the middle, and about 50% sky.
Can you see the door handles as well?
I can, yeah. I see both door handles, yeah.
How about that side?
Both door handles, pretty much the same. 50-50.
Okay?
Yeah?
Okay, when you're ready, this one.
That's better.
Yeah. Did you realize that, Tony, you readjust the position of the seat?
I did, yeah. I just pushed that button forward to. I felt a bit. I was going to be stretching.
Okay. You know this is going to affect the position of the way which you see in the mirrors.
Oh yeah, I got to stretch. Yeah.
So would you like to
I'll set them again.
set them again, please? Yeah.
That'll roll. Well spotted, yeah. Yeah, I can see exactly what I told you. I could see it the first time around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So end of the road, right, and then second left.
Okay. At the end of the road, I would like you to turn right and the
Yeah.
second left, please.
Oh. Is it okay if I wear sunglasses?
Yeah. How about me?
Sorry?
How about me? It's okay if I wear mine?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I changed them. I have 3 pairs on me.
Yeah, Fred wears sunglasses, except for when he's talking to me.
Okay. Good.
And then he takes them off.
No?
He said eye contact.
Good job.
So drive on.
Did you manage to?
Sorry?
Did you check on the right shoulder?
I can't remember, did I?
So,
Fred watches me like a hawk, he never misses anything.
okay, put your handbrake please and select metro. Select metro please. Good job. So, when you move off, remember we have to start to check with this mirror,
I did that one, yeah.
that one,
Did that one, yeah.
and the right shoulder.
Right, can I just come out and roll a minute?
Yeah.
You seemed a bit doubtful whether I had checked my blind spot or not.
Sorry, say again?
You seemed a bit doubtful whether I had checked my blind spot.
No, I'm very sure that you did not check the right one.
Yes, you didn't make that very clear. You were fumbling around in the dark. Did you check your blind spot? No, I didn't, did I? Yeah?
So shall I avoid this question? I will say check the blind spot.
Well, you know, the first thing you do is tell me to stop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then at this level, I'd be asking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, should I drive on?
Let's wait for these guys to.
That's all right. I know what they're doing. Should I drive on?
So, can you tell me?
Yeah.
So you start with this one, yeah?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How about the right shoulder?
Oh yeah, yeah. I always forget that.
Good job.
That's important, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's important, isn't it?
Yes, it's very important. Why do you think it's important?
Because that mirror doesn't cover everything.
Exactly.
I'll have to check them again there, won't I?
Yeah. Is that observation?
And we're going to turn right and then second left.
Let's turn right and second left, please. So which mirrors are you going to check if you turn left, please?
That one.
This one and this one. Did you do it?
Sorry?
This one and this one. I've seen you doing the right one.
Yeah.
If you turn left, where do you think might be the main danger?
Oh, you said inside out.
Inside out, yeah. So, why do you check the left mirror?
Oh, bicycles.
Bicycle. So,
Bob.
if we check the right one, which
And
we did,
turning left.
let's turn left, please. If you check the right one,
Turning left.
let's turn left, please. So, which mirrors are you going to check?
Middle and left.
Do it, please. Good job. So, new road,
I did.
new mirror, very well. Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen you. Very well.
End right.
At the end, I'm going to turn right, please. Which mirrors are you going to check now?
Middle and right.
Do it, please. And right, please.
Oh, sorry. the left when it's.
I'd like you
when
to
I define
stop in a
space.
safe place, Tony, please.
We won't worry about blocking the drive.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just go past these cars.
Check out the mirrors. When you stop, which mirrors are you going to check if the stop?
Yeah, the middle and the right.
Middle on the right?
Yeah.
If you stop and we have a cyclist very close to us, can you see on the right mirror?
I might see him if he's a long way back.
But if it's very close?
No.
No. So do you think it makes sense to check this one and that one instead of that one and that one?
Probably, yeah. I'm not a very sensible person. My wife says I'm going to stick with seashore planks. Right, just come out of road a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done a couple of turnings there,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you spotted the mirrors quite well.
Yep.
Missed them on the first one at the test centre,
Mm-hmm.
but you spotted them quite well after that. You need to get inside, get a drill and get inside my head a bit more, yeah?
Yeah.
I have used mirrors on previous lessons, haven't I? So therefore I should be able to give you the reasons why. But I'm not going to voluntarily give up that information, am I?
Mm-hmm. So shall I continue to ask why?
Well, you haven't asked any reasons why apart from when we pulled over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the importance of checking that left mirror? Yeah? Because I went around that left-hand turn and I checked the right one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? Never ever try and teach mirrors by rote. You know what rote means? Repetition.
Okay.
We need to learn, your pupils need to learn by understanding.
Yeah.
Otherwise they're not going to do them after they pass the driving test, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They might do them eventually to
But
stop you whinging. They might even do them on the day of the driving test. But are they going to do them after the examiner hands them that bit of paper and they're driving on their own?
Yeah.
Yeah? Drive on?
Yes, please. So before you go, can you tell me which mirrors are you going to check?
Yeah, that one, that one, that one, that one.
How would
I'm not going to go any further.
Okay, is there any spot which you missed?
Well, I can't go. I get hit by that Range Rover.
Okay.
That one. That one.
Assuming nobody is behind.
I'm going to check it, right?
Exactly. Good job. I've seen you swinging towards the right.
Yeah, clearly parked cars, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. What happened if we have a motorcycle trying to overtake us?
Oh, I wouldn't see him, would I?
So, what do you think would be much better to do before we swing?
Check the mirrors
Okay, so
and turning right.
let's turn right, please. So if you swing out towards the right,
Turning right,
let's turn right, please. Check the mirrors.
middle, right.
Good job. Did you check your mirrors now? We just chatted about this.
I didn't forget again, did I?
We just chatted about this. We did try swinging out without checking the mirrors. You remember we checked the mirrors in pairs, so you missed them both. So this one and that one.
And we're going to turn left.
Let's stop left, please.
1, 2, 3.
Good job. but might be the danger that if we swing out and we have a car coming, we just mentioned the motorcycle trying to overtake us, and we can miss it by not looking the right mirror.
And turning left.
Let's start that, please.
Okay. What do you mean a car coming?
Because we swing out towards the right, and if a car was coming from oncoming traffic, let's say.
Yeah, just out of roll. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a lifeline.
Yep.
By making it very obvious that I'm moving out, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Why?
Because it draws your attention to the subject that you're going to be working on to improve my use of what?
Mirrors.
Yeah. And turning left.
Let's start that, please. Very well. It seems that you improved quite well, Tony, with the mirrors. Would you like me to hand over this responsibility about the mirrors to you? Let's stop in a safe place, please. Which mirrors are checked?
Middle. Oh, sorry, middle there.
Okay, good. So,
Yeah, I'll just come out of roll a minute because I know what you're going to say.
mm-hmm.
Yeah? I'm not checking the mirrors before I go around parked cars. I'm not checking them before I come back in.
you don't do it, yeah.
Have you prompted me?
Basically, because you did this mistake several times, I have to prompt you. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I would prompt me after doing it once, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You found a weakness in my driving, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You've got inside my head, but you're going out the other side, and not finding out what's in my head, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah. So next time, Tony, when you'll be going to overtake cars, what are you going to do before to overtake them?
Check the left mirror and middle mirror.
If you overtake them on the towards the right, let's start like this. So if you overtake them and you move towards the right,
Yeah.
which mirrors are you supposed to check?
Oh, I suppose it's the right and the middle, isn't it?
And do you remember which word that is?
Sorry?
Which word that?
Oh, sorry, inside out.
Inside out, yeah.
And turning left.
Let's start like this.
Check your mirrors to move back in. People are expecting you to come back in.
Sorry, say again?
Why do you have to check your mirrors to come back in after overtaking a parked car? Straight up.
Let's go straight. Because you might have someone, a cyclist, for example.
I see the cyclist on approach, aren't I?
Might have a motorcycle, which might be a little more quicker than.
I'll tell you what did happen once. I overtook this parked car on one of my early driving lessons.
Yep.
And when I went to move back in, he moved away.
Yeah. So this may be another reason for
and turning
checking
right.
The mirror. Let's turn right the first turn, please.
2, 3. about going around these parked cars? I have to check the right and the middle, yeah?
No, middle and right.
Middle and right.
Yeah. Do it, please. Okay.
Don't have to worry about. Oh, you said I do have to worry about coming back in. Middle, left.
Yeah. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah.
And turning left.
Last time, please.
1, 2, 3.
Very well with the mirrors.
And we're going to stop on the left, please.
Let's stop on the left, please.
That's good, wasn't it?
Yeah, but when we stopped,
Yeah.
before we stopped, basically, you forgot to check the mirrors. So we just stopped at the curb.
Oh, I should have checked the middle and right, shouldn't I?
Middle and
Well, middle and left, sorry.
yeah, so middle and left. Why do you think the middle and left was important this time?
This is a speed, and that black car could have moved away, or a cyclist could have come down the inside.
Okay.
You know when you're slowing down,
Yeah.
you don't have to check the mirror there because you see people see your brake lights.
Yes, you have to check the mirrors when you slow down. Before you touch the brake or even getting off gas, you have to check the mirrors. Do you know why?
Well, no, because if I have to slow down, I've got to slow down anyway.
So what happens if you have a car very close and by touching the brake, that car doesn't have time to react? So basically my hit us.
Yeah.
So if you check the mirrors,
Yep.
that means you are aware of their presence, and by taking better actions by, let's say, braking gentle or going off gas in
Oh,
advance.
braking earlier, you mean?
Yeah, in
Oh, I
advance.
get you, right.
This gives them time to let's say to react. Sometimes you know that there are
Yeah.
drivers which they are
Yeah.
on the phone. Sometimes they are
Yeah.
touching
Yeah,
the,
yeah, I get that, yeah.
yeah, good.
Right, this is super Larry did emergency stop.
Yep.
And please remember this is 2 subjects. Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So shall I?
I don't know, Fred never asked me, he just gets on with it.
So now we'll practice the emergency stop, Tony.
Have you got anything I can look at?
Yep.
'Cause I can't see anything.
Yep. There
Oh,
you go.
there you go, sorry. Yeah.
Yep. The light, okay?
Yeah.
So the reason for practicing this maneuver is sometimes it doesn't happen very often, but might happen. You might have, let's say, a kid or someone crossing the street, or for example a kid playing in the playground and following the ball,
Yeah.
and without looking on the street, and in order to avoid them we have to brake very quick, and
Yeah.
in order to avoid them. So for this maneuver, we don't have when you'll be braking, you don't have time to check the mirrors, because by checking the mirrors you might lose some importance, let's say seconds on your reaction. So but for the sake of doing the maneuver properly, I will check behind, and I will ask you to stop by putting my hand at ahead. And this,
Yeah, just out of roll. Don't be jumping around, yeah? That's the instruction you give me at the end of the brief, isn't it?
okay.
Yeah?
So
I don't check the mirrors, yeah?
you don't check the mirrors.
Yeah.
So we need quick reactions, as you can see on the diagram. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you pivot very quick your right foot from the gas to the brake.
Pivot.
Yeah, so be like this, very quick. and you press quite harsh the brake.
Harsh.
Yeah, and before the engine stalls, so before you might be a stop, you press the clutch as well. Then once you are stopped, as you can see here, we apply the handbrake.
Yeah.
We select neutral.
Yeah.
We do all round observation.
Yeah.
Select first.
Yeah.
And remove. Do you have questions?
Are you finished?
So,
Officer,
yeah.
is that you while you're drunk?
So, if the car when you're braking, if the car might go to one side,
One side.
yeah, left or right, let's say.
Why would it go to one side?
In the older models, happens by not having the ABS. Do you know what ABS is?
I know my ABCs.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
So EBS is a new system which the modern car they do have in order to avoid the wheel to
What does it stand for?
anti-blocking system. And when this system kicks in,
Yeah.
this will help all the wheels to brake in a very good way in order to avoid to go left and right. So if this happens, like in the diagram, maybe the system doesn't work properly. In the same time might happen simply because the driver will turn left and or right in the by the time when they brake. If by any chance the car will go towards the right,
What do you mean go towards the right?
skid, let's say.
Oh, skid. Yeah, I've seen skid marks on the road when I've been.
Yeah. So in this diagram you see it's skidding towards the left.
Yeah.
So if skids towards the left, we correct it by turning the wheel slightly to the left.
Oh, slightly. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And if it skids to the right, steer to the left again.
No, if it skids to the right, you steer to the right as well in order to correct it.
Yeah.
Also, the difference of this kind of brake which you have with the normal brake which you have during your normal driving, you might realize when you brake very harsh, the ABS kicks in, and there will be will be a noise, and at the same time you'll feel the pedals will jump several times. So don't worry about that because it's not brake. Nothing is wrong.
So you want harsh braking.
Yes.
Fred's always told me to brake progressively.
Yes, it's progressively when we stop, when we're moving in traffic and stop at the traffic light. But this time, because it's an emergency, we stop like quite harsh.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Could I not brake progressively but firmer?
Yeah, much better. Yeah,
Oh.
well said. Yeah. Do you have questions?
No.
Shall we have a go?
Yeah. I drive around till a child runs out in front of me. Yeah.
No. No. So we'll do it. But before we do it, I would like you to not anticipate the moment when I will ask you to say stop. So before I will say stop, I will check in the back to see if there are any cars after us.
What do you mean checking the back?
Back window. Oh look.
Look where?
Oh look in the back.
All right.
Yeah. And if there are no cars, I will say stop. This will be the moment to do it very quick.
Yeah.
But try to do it like it's child, which is very close. So try not to be gentle with the car. So for us it's very important to protect that person's life.
Right.
Happy?
Okay, just let it roll a minute. Yeah, I want to try and get as many of these in as we can. You know the rules, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You've been out teaching. Don't ask me to stop if there's a car coming behind me or any kind of vehicle behind me, yeah? Because I'll tell you to foxtrot or screw, yeah? Yeah? don't ask me to stop if any car's coming towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And try and avoid stopping anywhere near where there's pedestrians.
Yeah. Obviously.
Don't want to frighten the life out of them, yeah?
Yeah.
But I want to try and get as many of these in as we can, yeah?
Yeah.
So if we're going down the road and it's got lines of parked cars, that's fine. Yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
Shall I drive on?
Yes, please. Stop. Stop, please. I've seen you forgetting about the right.
blind spot.
Blind spot.
God, jeez, I'm always doing that.
Yeah.
Take the next road on the left.
Let's take the next turn onto the race. Stop.
Check all right. Clear?
Let's stay here for a while. There are no cars in the back.
No, I prefer to pull over.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't feel safe sitting in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Shall I pull in just
Yes.
past that car?
Yes. So, I've seen you forgetting about the mirrors when we stopped here. So which mirror do you supposed to check?
Middle and left.
Middle and left. Can you remind me why?
See how close people are. See if Bob's coming. Boy on bike.
Good. Okay. So, what do you think about the maneuver?
Well, I thought it was very good. It's the quickest I've ever stopped.
Is this the quickest which you can do?
It's the quickest I've ever stopped.
Yeah. So, I would like you to be next time, because I would like you to do it again, because it was not the quickest you can do.
I got on the brake really quick.
So, I would like you to press the when I ask you to do to stop. I would like you to press the
Right, I just come out wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I did brake hard, didn't I?
No.
I did brake hard. Yeah. But there was a pause, wasn't there, before I got to the brake?
And also you check the mirrors.
I said this to you yesterday. You do see it, but you don't say it. That was the fault, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What did you tell me on the brief about what happens if we check the mirror?
You don't have time to check them.
Yeah, what did you tell me? What danger that leads into?
You lose some seconds on the reaction.
Yeah. So why didn't you say that?
I wanted to finish and then to say it. Because
Why, you want to make a speech? Yeah? Yeah. So you did see me check the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'd like you to press a little more harder the brake, or you want to protect your car?
Yeah, it was the mirror that delayed it there, yeah?
Okay. Shall I try again?
Yeah, can I just ask you a question?
Yes, please.
What does POM mean?
Prepare, observe, move.
Right, on the brief, you told me when I stop,
Yeah.
handbrake,
Neutral.
neutral,
Yeah.
look all around me, which is what I did,
Yeah.
yeah? And then I got first gear.
Sorry, no, my mistake.
Hang on.
Yeah.
What could happen in that couple of seconds? Because I've done OPM now, haven't I? Observations, then prepared, and then started to move. What could happen in those, in us?
By the time you move,
Yeah.
lot of things might change. Also, I'm not sure, but I think you did the observe very, very quick. So
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I did look, yeah,
okay.
but I had the handbrake on, and I was in neutral because that was the
Yeah, so it's supposed to be handbrake, neutral.
Yeah, I mean 99.9% of the brief I'm not going to remember, yeah? But I'll certainly remember if you give me the wrong information, yeah?
Okay.
And that was the information you gave me, yeah?
Okay. So, it's supposed to be handbrake, neutral, select first, observe, and then when safe move.
Yeah. Be careful of that, yeah?
Okay, shall I try again?
Yeah.
So before we go, you remember last time you missed one spot. Do you remember which one? Before we moved.
Oh, blind spot, yeah.
So can you tell me why it's important to look
Yeah,
at blind spot?
because that mirror
Blind
doesn't
spot.
cover everything.
Okay,
And we're going to turn left.
let's turn left, please.
Try and get as many of these in as we can, yeah? And turning left.
And let's turn left, please. Stop.
Stopped.
Okay. So, what are you supposed to do in order to move? Because I would like you to stop in a safe, legal, and convenient place.
Prepare.
Prepare.
I'll check. You want to pull over?
Yes, please. Can you remind me, Tony, when you stop, which mirrors do you have to check before you stop?
You've seen me miss it twice now.
Too many times, in fact.
Is there any prompt?
No, you're doing so quick. I don't even have time to react.
What? You've asked me to pull over on the left, didn't you?
Yeah, I supposed to anticipate.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Let's come back to the maneuver.
Yeah.
How do you think it went?
Excellent. Excellent. Absolutely brilliant.
Did you feel the ABS kick in? So the
Yeah, it was
hit
like,
on the right.
Yeah, I thought I'd broken it. It was juddering like mad.
Yeah, but I've seen you putting the clutch very early. Did you realize?
I didn't want to stall.
You don't want to stall. Let's put it this way. Did you hear about coasting? Do you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What the coasting means?
It means you lose engine braking or something.
Exactly. So if we lose engine braking, that means by pressing the clutch earlier, the car travels a little more, even with the brake applied.
Oh. Right.
So in this case, we have to put this way: what is more important, to save the life of the person or to protect the car for no stalling?
Oh, save the life.
So that means if you miss to press the clutch, it's not the end of the world. So it's much better to stay on the brake. And if you have time to react by pressing the clutch at the end, it will be ideal.
You know when I pulled in here to stop,
Yeah.
did I do the pedals right then?
Yes, you did. But
I did.
yeah,
Is it the same? Brake
and the clutch.
and then clutch. Is it the same?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh right, I get you. Yeah.
So yeah, this
Oh.
is the same. Yeah.
I like it when it's kept simple.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It is.
Yeah.
Shall I try again, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Before we move, remind me.
The all round checking.
Okay. Good job.
Next on the left.
Let's turn next on the left, please.
car there, yeah? Don't go to sleep, yeah?
Yeah, but I was thinking he will get a little
No,
scared about
no, I meant a long time before that.
I've seen you, Tony, when you overtake the cars, you check the interior mirror and right mirror, so you made a very good progress on the mirrors. Very well. Good job.
I'm going to get some more practice today, aren't I?
About what?
On this emergency stop.
Yeah, we can practice.
I'm going to turn left.
Let's turn left, please.
Yeah, I'm going to be back home by 6 o'clock, yeah?
It's only 12. Stop. I would like you to stop safely, get them coming in. Yes, please.
So, move.
So what are you going to do before you stop?
Middle and left.
Very well.
That was a bit unfair, wasn't it?
What do you mean by that?
Did you not see I was in the middle of a gear change?
When I ask you to do the change?
Yeah.
To press. Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, I think this did not affect you too much because you had time to put the left.
Well, I thought that was very cruel. Right in the middle of a gear change.
Yeah, but imagine the emergency happens at moments when you don't expect. So
Yeah, well, the pedestrian not know I'm in the middle of a gear change.
which pedestrian?
The one that's running out in front of me.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they don't know that you are in the middle of the gear change, so they are expecting that you're supposed to protect them. Doesn't matter.
So what do they do? Carry on with the gear change and then do the stop?
No, you abort the action and you just do the emergency stop. But let's put it this way: did you realize that you pressed the brake twice?
Yeah, I was in the middle of a gear change. I can't do two things at once, can I?
Yeah, but you braked, you released the brake and you pressed again.
Yeah, I was trying to get the gear change finished.
But what this affects you because you braked with the right foot. If you change the
Are you
gear-
saying just forget the gear change?
Yeah, forget about the gear change
Oh,
because
right.
let's put it this way: for changing the gears, you are using the left foot, but in this situation,
Are you saying just forget about the gear change and just concentrate on stopping?
exactly, yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
So, I'd like you next time, Tony, not to brake twice. So brake firmly and keep it
I realise now I should have just ignored the gear change.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I try again?
And we're going to turn left.
Let's turn left, please.
Go on, you can do on here.
Yeah, but this guy here.
Go left.
Yeah.
And turning left.
Let's turn left, please.
Left at the end.
And left at the end, please.
Left.
Left, please. Stop. Okay, let's follow over the aftercurrent tunnel, please.
Pull over here.
No, after you turn.
Turn. Now, you can't park within 5 feet of a junction, can you?
It's 10 meters.
10 metres, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 5 feet. Stop here. 1,
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. So,
2. Yeah. That was good, wasn't it?
what do you think?
Hey?
What do you think?
That was good.
The amount of pressure was just a little, so we did not stop, let's say, very big.
I brake progressively.
Let's say we missed firmly. So it's supposed to be like. So let's put it this way.
Did you just hammer it right down to the floor?
Sorry?
I remember when my wife was learning to drive,
Yeah,
she had a lot of trouble doing these,
yeah.
and her instructor said, I think he said something like, imagine you're putting your foot on a sponge full of water
Yeah,
and press down, 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 squeeze all the water out.
yeah.
Is that what you're after?
Not really, because
Oh, it's not. All right.
this, let's say, is the progressive braking when you stop very gentle.
No, I'm talking about keep pressing down on the sponge, on down, 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 keep pressing until all the water is drained out of the sponge.
No, really, because the.
All right, I'll do it your way then.
Yeah, let's put it this way.
Yeah.
I will show with my hands the way which you're supposed to do it. So it's brake and clutch. But when you press the brake, you don't press progressively. You press quite firmly. Keep it there, the amount of pressure, but try not to, let's say, the.
Oh, you told me earlier, firmly and progressively.
Yeah. But keep in mind this thing, this pedal, because it's the hydraulic the system.
That's all double Dutch to me.
Yeah, okay.
But I thought the way my wife explained it,
Yeah.
me being an idiot, it made quite good sense. It's like pressing on a sponge full of water. Just keep squeezing down, 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 down as far as you can until all the water comes out the sponge.
Okay, if this helps you, let's use this let's say comparison, but do it a little more quicker and press more firmly.
Yeah, firm and progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So try again.
Yeah. I don't think progressive means harshly, does it? Now try again.
Yes, please.
You never get emergencies on this road, do you?
We can do it. Stop.
That's right one.
Yes, please. Let's stop in.
Shall I take the next turning to the left?
Let's stop.
And I've got to park 10 yards from a junction, haven't I?
10 meters.
10 metres?
Yeah, 10 meters.
I'll stop on the left here?
Yes, please. Remember before you
Yeah,
stop.
middle, left.
Good job.
Hang it out now.
Yeah. Very well. So, this situation happened something which was my mistake because I forgot to mention at the beginning. When you stop, you're supposed to keep your feet still both. Select, apply the handbrake. Select neutral, and then you relax your feet and
When I stopped, my body relaxed.
exactly.
I was so relieved.
Yeah,
that I
so
stopped.
this was my mistake, and I would like you to keep in mind next time, please, because I forgot to mention
It
this.
doesn't do any harm, though, does it?
Yes, it does, because you stopped. Maybe we stopped like this much to the person, and by releasing the clutch, the car moved maybe this much. So basically, you might be already hitting that
right.
person.
Yeah, so overall, a good question to ask me is, when you stop the next time, what are you going to do with your feet?
Okay. Next time, Tony, when you are stopping, what are you going to do with your both feet?
Keep them still.
Keep still, and then what is the next action which you do?
That's the word.
Why do you keep them still?
Because I don't want to kill that little child.
Okay. So what is the next action after you stop?
Handbrake neutral.
Okay, and then you can relax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shall I try again?
No, it's fine. I'm going to cut off there. Thank you very much.
Oh, boy.
Right, let's get them cameras to pause before you
Suffer more.
before you swear. How did that feel?
I don't know what to say.
Sorry?
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, did you see where I made the link with the clutch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that good?
Yeah. Obviously.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just remember, KISS.
What kiss means?
Keep it simple, stupid. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, if you'd have, I wouldn't have been pulling in to the curbs without checking the middle mirror and the left mirror. If I'd had a prompt, would I?
Yeah.
Yeah? But because there was no prompt, you were assuming too much, weren't you?
Yeah. You continue to make the same mistake. Yeah.
So because you were assuming too much, I just pulled